What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, I just gotta say a quick disclaimer, and I'll get into the subject at hand. As a boxing reporter, this is the type of story that I really don't even like covering, but this is my due diligence and my job to talk about the latest happenings in the world of fighting sports, namely boxing. So I'm making the video. I don't really hear anyone else talking about it. So just to spread the message as to what's happening in the world of boxing, I'm making the video. But it looks like an old flame ex-girlfriend. I don't know if she was actually an ex-girlfriend. You guys know how that goes with men and women sometimes. She claims to be an ex-girlfriend of Muhammad Ali back in the day, in the 70s, when Ali was a champion, when he was in his prime. And she's claiming she has a sex tape of the two, with all the footage of them having sex, intercourse, whatever you want to call it. And Muhammad Ali, as you guys know, he just passed away. And she is trying to shop this sex tape to whoever's willing to buy, the highest bidder basically. And she's taking no less than 6 figures. So she wants 100,000 or better for this alleged sex tape that she has of the champ Muhammad Ali and herself. And this is just crazy to me. I feel it's highly disrespectful, for starters. We're talking about not just a boxer, not just an average man who lived an average life. We're talking about the greatest. I shook up the world, Muhammad Ali, right? And the man passes, instead of just letting his family grieve and all of his fans, because it's not just a family. When you have that much impact, then you transcend just your sport and you transcend just the sports world. There's a lot of people, I see people posting quotes. They don't even watch boxing, but I see them on Instagram and stuff posting quotes. So there's a lot of people affected, traumatized. I have a lot of Muslim friends that I know, and he's an icon. You know what I mean? He's someone to look up for in the Muslim community, in the African-American community, and in the boxing world, in all walks of life. So the man passes away after giving the world so much, and less than a week later, it comes out, the Daily Mirror, this lady does an interview saying she's trying to shop and capitalize off this and basically shop a sex tape. Like, you had the sex tape since the 70s. You were just waiting for him to die to shop it. So I feel like that's a low blow in the world of boxing. That would be considered a low blow. You're trying to shop a sex tape of your old ass and you're 70, you know what I mean? Because if you were messing with Ali in the 70s, I think the article said that she was 70. Muhammad Ali, I believe, was 74. Don't quote me on it. When he passed away, rest in peace. And she was 70. So you're looking for, you're almost at the, I mean, I'm not trying to wish harm on anybody, but you lived a long life and you're really trying to capitalize and get some money off of a deceased man who did so much for the world. I just think that's cheap. She also claims that she called them gumbo parties. She said basically Muhammad Ali, he was just a sucker for the women when he was champ, and whether they were married or not, he just, you know what I mean, he was doing his thing. Like, even though he was married, he was doing his thing. Not the women, but even though he was married, I guess, he was doing his thing on the side or whatever, which, I mean, a lot of athletes, that happens. It's hard. It's a fast lifestyle. And when you're the heavyweight champ in the world, I'm sure temptation is a motherfucker. So, allegedly, he met her, however. And she also claims that she has a kid that's 35 years old, and she says it's his. She said she did a DNA test in the late 80s, and allegedly it's his kid, and it's a 35. Here's a picture of the daughter. So you have a grown daughter, and you're trying to sell a sex tape of your old ass after a man passes away. It just, you know what I mean? It just seems like low for some money. And on top of that, she's trying to write a tell-all book about whatever experiences she had with the champ. So I just think people are foul. People have no level of respect for the deceased, no level of integrity, couth, anything. They were giving away free tickets, from what I heard, for Muhammad Ali's memorial and funeral, and people were taking them and flipping them and then putting them on Craigslist and putting them on StubHub and selling out, trying to capitalize off a free ticket. And then you got this chick who's trying to make some money off of a sex tape of a guy who's no longer on this earth. So it's just kind of low. And she's, like I said, 70. So drop it in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.